Hey everybody, Sean Holsinger here from holsingersflyshop.com, bringing you another fly tie-in video today. And today we're going to do a dry fly. This is going to be a Deer Hair Caddis, but the cool thing about this fly is I'm going to be using the new Swiss CDC Clamp. If you haven't seen these things are awesome. You need to get your hands on one. And to help you out with that, we're actually going to give one away here in the video today. Well, not today, we're going to give it away in a later video. What we're going to do is, today is March the 10th, if you're watching this video on the day it's released, and on March 24th I'm going to pick a winner to give one of these away to. We're going to throw in a couple of the new shop stickers and even one of our Bugs and Beard podcast stickers too. So you're not just going to get a clamp, but get a couple stickers with it too. So what you have to do to win this clamp is three things very easily. I want you to click the submit button down here, okay? Submit to my channel if you haven't already. 2, I want you to give this video a thumbs up. I want you to like the video, very easy. You know, down there in the descriptions, just hit the thumbs up button for me. And 3, I want you to leave a comment. Okay, leave a comment down in the bottom here, and what I want you to tell me is, I want you to tell me what your favorite go-to fly fishing pattern is. Some of them I might not have in the videos, some of them I may have in videos already. So it's going to help me by, you know, giving me some patterns that I can, you know, share with other people on the videos and stuff like that, giving me some ideas. So, you know, you guys help me and I'll help you. I'll hook you up with one of these new CDC clamps. We're going to do a little preview on it here right now. It's a really cool clamp. Like I said, they in the shop here, we retail them for $39.95, and this seems like a lot of money, but I promise you, you will not get a clamp that you're going to find more uses out of it. I have Stonfo's clamp, and I also have the Petagon Magic Tool, and I love them. I like to use them, but the things you can do with this are pretty wild because they're really, really strong, which is one thing that the other ones don't really have. This has the advantage on them. The strength of this clip is really strong. It really holds the product in them. That's one of the biggest reasons why I love this thing. So, like I said, I need you to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and comment down below what's your favorite fly pattern, okay? Those three things, you'll be entered to win one of these. I'll ship it out, and I'll announce the winner on my video on Monday morning, March 24th. So, keep those things in mind. Do that for me, and maybe you'll get to win one of these great clamps. And here is a fly I'm going to use tying it. The this Deer Hair Caddis pattern. Really simple, and all I'm using is deer hair and thread. And it makes a nice body. Makes not just a nice all-around fly. So give this fly a try. Get yourself one of these clamps. We carry them in the shop. Maybe you get lucky and you'll win one. And I hope you like this video, guys. Okay guys, here you see the fly in the vise. Let's get into tying it here. Pretty cool looking, simple little fly. And we're going to start out with a Firehole 419 in a size 16. You know, I like my caddises smaller, so size 16 is nice for this. Much smaller than that, and it's hard to work with the deer hair. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the egg sac on here. For the egg sac, I'm going to use some fluorescent Chartreuse thread, and we're just going to start it on there, and then I'm going to wrap it back around the bend of my hook, and I'm going to make a nice ball of thread back here, and this is going to make the egg sac on the fly. You don't have to put this on. It's just here in our area, the Grannoms have a nice green egg sac. I like to add that just as a little added bonus. Sometimes they like the key on that, sometimes they don't, so I mean, you don't have to by any means put it on there. And just get it, you know, as round as you can, and then I'll come up and tie it off. And then I just want to, just enough to tie it off there, and we're going to hit it with a little bit of Solarez Bone Dry just to protect it, make it a little bit rounder, and keep the thread from rolling off. So we just hit that with our light. You can see that fluorescent thread just glows. Okay, now next thing I'm going to put is some 140 Denier black thread, and we're just going to wind it back there towards the back. Now I'm going to take my deer hair. This piece here is some Stimulator deer. You can use Stimulator, Comparadun, either one, whichever one you like. And what you want is a shorter hair, and I like it better than elk for that reason, because it's a shorter hair. And now I'm just going to take my CDC clamp and slide it through here, and you can see how I do it. Okay, I lay my deer hair down on the table. I take the clamp with this nice thin blade there, and we're just going to stick it in the side, and I'm going to run it across the deer hair. You see how I'm just lifting up one nice thin layer there? I'm going to lift that up, bring my clamp up a little bit, clamp it down, and then I'm going to come in and trim this off. So I'm going to trim it off right by the hide. Oops. Okay, now you see I have the deer hair in the clamp. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this deer hair, take my fingers, hold on it, and I'm going to pull it down to the edge. I want to clamp about that much. I want about a 1/2 inch at the very most, more like 1/4 of an inch of deer hair above that clamp. And then we're going to come in and trim it off. So we're going to go like 1/8 of an inch or so on the other side of the clamp, and this is what we're going to put in our dubbing loop. And there you go. That's what we're going to use to make our dubbing loop. Okay, so there you see, I got it trimmed off. You can straighten it up if you want. That's how we're going to put it in our dubbing loop. Now, I've done this both ways. I've done it by splitting my thread, and I've done it with a dubbing loop, and I like the dubbing loop method a lot better. I can wind it a little bit tighter and have a little bit more control over it. So we're just going to make a loop. I'm going to wrap one time around the loop, and then I'm going to put my dubbing twister on it. Now you see here I keep my finger in the loop to hold that loop open. Then I'm just going to slide the clamp in. Pop that finger out so that thread locks down all that deer hair. Okay, you can see there I got it in the clamp. And now I'm just going to make a couple turns here to get it to spin around, just so it spins around enough like that, okay? Then I'm going to go off to the side with my clamp, and I'm going to spin it until I get like a solid brush where I don't see, there you can see now, it's just a nice solid brush, and there's no twist to it. You can't see the twist in it. So that's what we're after, and then we're just going to wrap this forward. And as I wrap, I want to tweak this back a little bit so I'm not trapping down hair. And I'm just going to wrap this the whole way up, and that's all this to this fly. That's the coolest thing about it. It's really two materials, thread and deer hair. And like I said, I'm just pulling it back with every wrap. Once I get it up here to the eye, I'm going to tie it off. Then we're going to trim this. And now we're going to clean this head up. So just pull all the fibers back, wrap them down. Got a couple stragglers there, we'll cut them off in a second. So we're going to make a nice head here. Watch our eye, don't go over our eye any. Sure. Okay, then we're going to trim off our thread. I'm going to trim off these stragglers up here, Clean that up a little bit. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in, I'm going to tease it all backwards. I'm going to come in with my scissors right underneath, and I'm going to cut right along the bottom. Now you'll see that's going to make a nice body there for it on the bottom. And then a lot of times I'll just come in and trim this back off a little bit, just to make that egg visible when it sits in the water. And there you have your nice tent caddis wing shape to it there. And you get a nice, the right color of, for the Grannoms especially, that's the right color. And we really like that. So give that a try, very easy. It's a great way to use your new Swiss CDC clamp. And I hope you like this fly, guys. It was easy to tie. Okay guys, I hope you liked that video a lot. It was really easy to tie. I've been tying a bunch of these, getting my box ready. One thing you do want to, it's deer hair and it is very buoyant and it will catch a lot of bubbles. So it will float a little bit easier, but you still want to put some floatant on it, okay? Use gink, high and dry, whatever you want. You know, these will be great with gink because there's no CDC in it, so you're not going to have to worry about soaking your CDC up or anything like that. Use whatever fly floatant you like to use. And have fun with this. It'll be good to skate across the top once you get it floating good. I like to skitter my caddis across the top, give it a little bit of action. A lot of times that'll trigger a bite for the fish. Remember guys, get in on that clamp, get in on the drawing. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, hit the button down here. It's really simple. Get down in the description, hit the thumbs up button for me. And then please comment for me. Comment. All I want you to type in is your favorite fishing fly, the favorite pattern that you like to fish. You know, I'm trying to look for ideas on flies to tie, and that'll help me out a lot. So, you know, with 300 some videos, I'm constantly trying to find new ones to tie. So please help me out with that, and I'll help you out with a new clamp, maybe. Thanks for watching again, guys. All the materials, the clamp, we have them in the shop when we can get them, which right now we have some, you know, and we'll back order them if we need to. You can find these in the shop on our website or down in the description link below. And the deer hair and any other tools you need to tie, you can find down there too. So until next week, and until the 24th when I pick the winner, I'll see you next time. I'm Sean Holsinger.